Okay. I'm going to go over the Pokemon Colosseum RNG manipulation. Everything that I have open right now is what I use when I am doing attempts or setting up or anything like that. In the bottom left here, I have Flow Timer. I have my live split, I have a spreadsheet, I have the RNG assistant itself, and I have a auto splitter tool in the bottom right, which is going to be used mostly for Flow Timer and live split. So the most important thing here is the RNG assistant. Basic stuff, settings, Colosseum. These are just the stats that we're looking for on Espeon. 31 speed, 30 special attack with a plus special attack nature. Defense depends on the nature you get. If you have a mild Espeon, you need significantly more defense. 29 versus 11 on the Modest and Rash. 7 attack. I feel like I could change this, but I don't really care enough. 1 HP. The attack doesn't super matter. It's just nice to have for return damage. 69 Grass, Hidden Power. And then to actually find our RNG seed, we go into Battle Now, find seed. This tool is, as of recording, not currently released. At least not this version, so it would look a little bit different if you were to download this before these changes made it in, obviously. So, Seth Blaziken, you would do this about 6 or 7 times on average, probably. This is just calculating, figuring out what our RNG seed is in game. Set Heracross. No Espeons on the current seed, so we reroll RNG 136 times. We would get this Espeon. That's a pretty good Espeon. But 16.5 seconds of wait time is not great, so I'm going to reroll. 2.5 is a little fast, but, you know, 137 rerolls. So into the spreadsheet, I put 137. That's not a lot of wait time. Actually, Moltres would be too fast. I'll just do it anyway, whatever. So to advance RNG quickly, we're going to go into Colosseum, Phoenix Stadium, double battles. And we are going to send out Charizard and Ghastly with this amount. Normally you'd use Moltres and Charizard. Normally you're going to get rerolls either much larger than this. But we're going to just go in and immediately quit out. Charizard and Ghastly advance RNG just by being on the field. As does Moltres. Moltres advances RNG significantly faster. That's mostly the point of this calculator in the spreadsheet, is to figure out how long you need to wait on screen with Moltres. Maybe I'll record an example of that also. But that should be good enough. So since we've advanced RNG, we actually need to find what our seed is again. So Seth Metagross, Wes Entei, Thomas Blaziken. It's a pretty long setup, all for a frame perfect input. Thomas Swampert, reroll, 39 rerolls, so I think it's the 40, yep. So we would go into here, we'd go 1, all the way up to 40, 2, 3, I'll probably cut this. Thomas Heracross, yep, that's the one. So, this is the Espeon we would be going for. Modest, 70 Hidden Power Grass, 10 HP, 23 attack, 31 defense, 30 special attack, 11 special defense, 31 speed. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, notably, this offset, -39, changes this seconds count that you have to wait for by subtracting 39 frames from the time it gives you. That is important for my auto splitter purposes. So I go into my timer here and I say 2533. So this is a 2.533 second wait. after I hit new game, basically. So I'm going to make sure I have global hotkeys enabled. So we are... My auto splitter here is detecting what the current game looks like. So I'm going to hit new game and you're going to see it change to a black frame. And now once that black frame is detected, it will start flow timer and live split at the same time. And from there I will wait 2.533 seconds. And try and hit the frame. Did I hit the frame? Probably not, but this is a demonstration. You would watch this opening cutscene and check your Espeon stats. We would be looking for 70 HP on the Espeon and 89 HP on the Umbreon. That kind of just tells us, like, if we hit the frame or not. I actually don't know how long this cutscene is, but I think it's a little over a minute. But that is generally what you're going to be doing. Generally what I do every time. Usually I have to enter battle with Moltres. I'll probably try and see if I can get one of those in a second here. And then, like, cut this a little bit. Just to demonstrate what that kind of looks like properly. Yeah, this cutscene is about 70 seconds. Ish. I don't know. I never really pay that much attention. So 8874. So I can do this here, and I can see there's an 8874 right here, and that is 5. That is the right trainer ID. So I was 2 frames early on this one. You can kind of see like how this all works. I was going for this. I hit 2 frames early, and I got this instead. Which that Espeon is hot trash. So, that's kind of like the basic demonstration. Let's see if I can get a Moltres RNG seed just to like show what that looks like. Yeah, this is basically what you do constantly. So if I'm ever doing this and you're wondering, man, what are they doing behind the scenes when all we can see is the game? This is exactly what I'm doing. It's not glamorous, it's pretty monotonous, all to try and hit a single frame input. But this is what you need to do. If you didn't do this, you would end up with, okay, sometimes this happens too. This can happen. Yeah, this is I'm just gonna keep re-rolling and seeing like how far away this Espeon is. You would just reset the console. So yeah, just to show an example, 3,489 re-rolls would be... You would be waiting on the battle screen with Moltres and Charizard on the field for 9 minutes and 14 seconds to be able to get to this RNG seed. So you wouldn't do that. You would just reset the console. And try again. It's like, no, you're not going to do that. No one is ever going to do that. It's possible you get unlucky and you know, maybe you should have just waited 9 minutes. But no. Absolutely not. Let's see if I can get a good example. West Suicune. West Entei. Heracross. A lot of West. A lot of West. It means literally nothing, but just saying. Man. Okay. 12:49 is not actually that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad. 3 minutes and 1 second. So, like... Okay, this is the only SP on here. For the sake of demonstration, I will just cut this, and like that's a really long wait time for hitting the frame in general, but for the sake of demonstration, this is what I do. So I would go into flow timer here, I would set 181500, that is the number of seconds in the spreadsheet here. And then you would go into Colosseum Battle, Solo, Fennec, Double. Now you can see here with RNG, if you have a battle with 4 Moltres, it's going to be a lot faster. I do not have a save file that has the ability to do that, but I probably should make one. So, once the battle actually starts is when you start flow timer. I have flow timer set up so that it uses 2 different hotkeys for starting, because one of them is the share between flow timer and live split. They both use spacebar for splitting. And flow timer, I also have it set up so page down can start the timer without affecting live split. And the auto splitter uses the spacebar effectively. So you would then start flow timer, and then after these 3 minutes pass, you would give up, redo it all again like normal. And that is the RNG manipulation and how it all works in Pokémon Colosseum, or at least what I'm doing for it. There's a lot of intricate details here, but that is the gist of how this all fits together. I'll link everything in the description, including like the auto splitter and stuff, and you can kind of see from the preview like what it looks like. I used an auto splitter for other games too, but for Pokemon Colosseum I only use it to start the timer. I don't use it for anything else, just because it's kind of a pain to set up. But it is useful for this, just to remove some of the human error with starting the timer. So, thank you all for watching. That's basically what goes into this. I hope that was informative. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. These short little like explanation videos. And thank you all for watching.